Welcome to another Stop the Rust video, and I've been looking into molasses for treating rust. I've seen a lot of good videos, a lot of people, nobody has said it doesn't work. I believe it works, it's gotta work if nobody's gonna say it doesn't. And all these videos demonstrate it. We probably didn't need another one, but I really thought nobody really filmed the results, a good before and after. I haven't seen anything. The videos, they aren't clear enough, or they haven't cleaned the work enough. I got these two jars, I think they're about $4, and also got the white vinegar, because after seeing how good it worked in my last experiment, I'm going to soak one of these rusty steel rims in white vinegar for a couple of weeks and do a comparison. Here I've got my worst wheel. I've taken some close-up stills. I'll probably overlap them over the video now, and it's people are probably going to look at this and tell me I shouldn't even use it, but I'll clean it up before I show it to somebody, get a few or more opinions. It'll be good for the experiment, and I'm going to just put it in a bucket and mix my molasses 10-to-1. It seems to be what everyone else is doing, and between this I'll get 11 litres. I'll just about submerge one wheel, I hope.
I used hot water to break down the molasses. This is one of the vats after 3 weeks, and before all this scum formed, it had a very thick frothy layer like a poorly served beer. It smelled absolutely terrible. This vat is only 2 weeks old, containing a wheel that was much less rusty. The foam building up shows the shape of the wheel. I believe the foam indicates where the acid has been active. This is also a different molasses. This came from a pet feed store and actually seemed to have less strength than the supermarket one out of the small jars. Here we are, I've pulled them out, and there's a very nice clean looking steel. The rust seems to have a black scaly build up. It's still there, but you can see I can just wipe it off with my finger. There's nothing dangerous or harsh about this molasses, fermented molasses. I'm wearing these gloves because it absolutely stinks. The nature of the steel of these wheels is that they will rust as soon as oxygen touches them when they're wet. So I had a bit of trouble cleaning and drying them before they would actually take on a bit of an orange rust tint. Decided to use a soft steel wool pad that's a soapy steel wool pad just to clean off the remaining molasses and the black soot that used to be rust. The orange on the edge of the rim there is the rust that formed while I was setting up my camera. As soon as I hit the wheel with the hose, it was really obvious that this was a very good result. It exceeded my expectations. It was even faster than I thought it would work. Now, about time, I've been hearing leave it in for a month, but I'm sure it's a ratio between how much molasses you're using and how much rust is in it, because as the molasses works on rust, it's going to weaken the acid. So obviously a large vat with a lot of molasses and a small amount of rust would be worth checking in a week. My worst wheel was in for 3 weeks. The lesser rusty wheels were only in for 2 weeks and matched the excellent result. A light oxidization has formed, just a bit of an orange tint on the surface just from the oxygen touching it when it's wet, and here I'm going to try and brush it off with white vinegar, and although I have proven in previous videos that the white vinegar does work, this made me feel like a dog chasing my tail. Later on I finished the job with dioxidine and yielded good results, and the after results photography is shown after scrubbing with a very worn out piece of Scotch Brite and dioxidine. Phosphoric acid, that is. The molasses turned acidic has etched deep in through hard old rust scale, chewed right into the steel, creating this beautiful honeycombing effect and leaving nothing but clean steel. There's nothing more you could want from a rust treatment. This settles the debate. This is better than rust converter, it's better than vinegar, it's better than phosphoric acid. This is even better than sanding. If anything you're working on is delicate, no doubt this is better than sandblasting as well.